Hi everyone, it's Kelly with the Appalachian Booksmith, and I finished the Valentines or Love junk journal. I am calling her Love. I seem to personify my journals and they always seem to be girls. I'm not really sure why, but that's how it is. So I had a ton of fun making her. She is 8.5 inches tall, 5.25 inches wide, and her spine is 1.25 inch. She has a tassel, and the tassel does come off. And there's a little plate of some sort. I actually got these. These are pretty cool. I got them on clearance at Walmart. They were Christmas, little Christmas decorations for the tree, and I redid them to match the love theme. And I also put some vintage buttons in the tassel, and somewhere hiding, oh, there she is a little heart key. I try to put a key pretty much on every journal. I was not going to have a closure, but I had no choice because, well, I swore I was not going to end up with an alligator mouth, and I ended up with an alligator mouth. So I went ahead and put an eyelet in the back so I could put a ribbon on here. But the cool thing is that this can come off. If someone doesn't like this, they can just make whatever cover they want. And I mean, I'm not whatever cover, good move. I've been up since 5 a.m. working on this, and you can tell. But they can put any ribbon or closure they want on. So I went ahead and I did use, in this journal, I did use some authentic Valentines. Even have the little names on them, they're really cute. And I was going to make tags and glue them in, and I changed my mind. I decided not to do that because I thought whoever gets this journal can go ahead and do that themselves. They can figure out what they want to do with all the ephemera. So I have this little paper clip that I did, and this is just a piece of paper for writing. It's a really nice parchment paper, pretty heavy duty. I really like that. I lined a lot of the, well, I think I lined 9 pages with some kind of lace or something. And there are tags. This is the only tag I think I did that was interactive because I was running out of room. And so it's got a little writing space in this. And I actually, what I ended up doing, and it was so much fun, I highly recommend this. It took forever doing it this way, but I recommend it. I went onto YouTube and went to some of my favorite journalers and went through their videos and found videos where they made tags and tucks and things like that. And that's what I used. I would follow along with their tutorial using the materials I already laid out to work on this journal. So that was really fun. So there's this tucky corner, and I made that with stamps and whatnot on. It's just some pink paper. And there are some of your more handcrafted papers, and he's so cute. I had to stick him in there. He's adorable. And we have the music paper, and the music paper has a tucky spot. This is parchment paper, and I did ink it. I inked around pretty much everything. So this is a heavy duty parchment paper, and then that's the only one I glued in because I glued him in before I had made the decision not to do that. So, and all of the journaling tags have a blank side for journaling purposes. They can be removed, whatever anyone would want to do with them. There are plenty of blank pages. Here, let me actually take that out of there so I can, and these are, you could slide something in here. Then again, I left plenty of blank places. And this is a little tuck spot that's also a little notebook. And then here's a little envelope. And in the envelope, I put some journaling cards and some more things to write with, or to write on. Little eyelash lace there. And again, there's the back of that little card. So cute. Oh, and that's my dog's barking, sorry. And a popcorn bag. And then again, the trim. This was 2 trims. And then we have the second signature. Again, I tried to leave as many spots as possible. This has 1, 2, 3 tucky places in it. And then I think this was Gail, but I learned it from somebody else named Cori. And I'm not really good at keeping track. I need to do a better job. But yeah, so that opens up to a nice writing space. And there's a magnet in there that will hold it closed. And then just tucked into here is another one of those vintage Valentine's cards. And then here, this is so cute. This is pinned on, it'll come off. And this is just simply a little miniature junk journal that I made. Even has end papers, it's lined in fabric. Some of the pages have lace on them. That was really fun, and it closes with a magnet. And the lined paper that I put in here, let me get past this. The lined paper that I put in here, it's lined in one direction, and the other side is lined in the opposite direction. I thought that was kind of neat. And this is a little clip, and then underneath the clip is simply just a little writing space, which if someone bought this and wanted to glue it in, they could glue it in. They could clip other things in. And then again, another tucky spot. So there's 1, 2 tucky spots. And again, all of these things have some kind of writing surface on the back of them. And another one of those vintage Valentine's cards. Some plain papers, another little tucky spot, and this is a guest check, and this opens up and there's a place to journal. And again, I love this. This is so pretty. And this, oh, here's another tucky spot. And I thought it had 2, but I guess it only has 1 place to tuck. That's kind of funny. It's not like me to only make 1 tuck spot, but 1. And this back here is, I'm in love with this. It's Golden Book. I think it's a Little Golden Books. Children's dictionaries. And they come in sets like S through T or S through, I don't know. But I only have it's actually S through W or V. I don't know. But I really like this paper, and I'm going to be looking for those books. And of course, here's a tucky spot. It was getting awfully wide. I didn't want to keep making things to tuck in. Plenty of bags. Here's a tucky spot. And this page is made out of some of that dictionary paper. And then some of the more handmade fabric or papers. And this is a little tucky spot that opens up. And you have a tuck here. You have a tuck here. And I think, yes, you have a tuck up here on the top also. And just more, again, more paper for journaling. More of that dictionary page with a tucky spot. And here, this is just a flip up for writing. And I love these. These are from the old, gosh, I can never remember what they're called, but they were, it probably tells us on here, True View. That's not what they're called when we were little, but these little, here, I can show you. That's the sleeves that those little film pieces used to come in. And I went ahead and put another one of the authentic vintage Valentine's cards in there. And oh, here's a little fabric scrap. Another vintage card, a guest check. It's not been decorated. And this is a red tag for safety purposes. I made an envelope too that's full of unused guest checks and tags and extra cutoffs from all these papers that will come with this journal. Okay, and the back of the journal it's plain. So there's a lot that comes with it. So it's not just this, there's also an ephemera pack. And hopefully someone will be interested. Hopefully maybe I inspired someone. I will say that I did have a ton of fun with this. And I'm not one to make holiday journals. I went ahead and made two Christmas ones this year. And I have an Easter one that I am currently designing using some really fun paper doll printouts. Hopefully in the next week or so, I'll kind of introduce that project. I'd like to have it done by the end of February so that I can get it on my Etsy store. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate your viewing. And if you could subscribe, that would be phenomenal. Thank you again.